Save Yourself stars Sunita and John Paul Reynolds as Sue and Jack, a young Brooklyn couple who head to an upstate cabin to unplug from their phones and reconnect with each other. Blissfully unaware of their surroundings, they are left to their own devices as the planet falls under attack. This is the feature debut of writer-directors Alex Houston Fisher and Eleanor Wilson. It played the festival circuit throughout the year before landing on VOD in October. It's a sci-fi comedy that tends not to focus as heavily on the sci-fi as you may think. Half the film takes place while our two main characters are isolated in the woods, interacting with literally no one else, and we'll only get little hints here and there as to the extent of this alien invasion going on around them. They'll get a ton of missed calls and messages, or we'll see something briefly go by in the background, and it's more of a slow burn to a degree of Sue and Jack starting to grasp what's actually going on around them. So while we wait for them to pick up on what's happening, we'll focus on them bickering and going over certain decisions that led them to wanting to take this vacation. The film heavily relies on the comedic talents of Sunita and John Paul Reynolds, both of whom I found to be thoroughly enjoyable here. They have some solid chemistry, and they were both quirky enough without them coming off as too cartoonish. One of my favorite running gags in the first half is how the couple agrees not to use any electronics, and before they do so, Sue copies from the internet lists of things to do while on their retreat onto a piece of paper, and they repeatedly argue if it counts as technically using the internet. Because of the lack of action, some people may find the first half of the film to be a bit boring, and I'll be honest, while Reynolds and Mani are very funny, this is the weaker part of the film. It leans more into its sci-fi elements in the second half as we get introduced to these characters called poofs, which are these cute and cuddly looking aliens that actually have long deadly tongues that they use to attack people. This is where the movie really picks up, though for the most part, it tries not to go overboard on effects or big set pieces, and still tries to keep things focused more on the characters, continuing to rely more on our two leads' comedic skills than anything, though now they have a little more to work with. And seeing the arguments that arise from both of them freaking out whenever they see a poof attacking would often be hilarious. The film does a solid job of having these characters running into some wild enough scenarios, and we'll get some good laughs as they lose it over what they encounter, but it never does so in a mean-spirited way. It finds a nice balance of not taking things too seriously, but still not going too far so that we can still enjoy rooting for these characters. Without spoiling anything, I think the most divisive aspect of the film will be the ending. I think not everyone's going to find it completely satisfying. Tonally, it does break very slightly from the rest of the movie, but I thought it worked, given the overall feel the movie was going for. Now, if you're looking for an explosive sci-fi comedy that introduces you to this entirely new world, you're going to find yourself disappointed. It leans in more to its comedic aspects than its sci-fi aspects, and it's more performance-based than anything. But if you know that going in, I think you'll have a good time with it. Save Yourselves gets a 7 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Save Yourselves, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you enjoy the story, and what's one of your favorite sci-fi comedies? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you next time.